You are now listening to the Subject Matter Podcast, hosted by BeardGod. Listen, like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe.
Alright, yeah, it's the BeardGod. We back again with the BeardGod Presents Subject Matter Podcast. Today's special guest is the official booking agent of Push Your Pen Battle League, Miss Jade Ashley. What's going on, Jade?
Hey, Lodge. What's going on, everybody?
Okay, so we got some questions for you. First of all, when did you fall in love with battle rap?
I fell in love with battle rap, I want to say, in the 90s. Originally being from New York, being from Harlem. That's what they were always do in the corners and just go back and forth with each other. So I fell in love with battle rap because I love books, and I love how they were able to paint pictures and words and stories with their words the same way I would do with the books that I would read. So I want to say one of the first battles I can remember that I saw that just was like, all right, I gotta dive more into it, was T-Rex vs. Tech. I don't know why that's one of my favorite, but one of his bars was like, put a shell on his head like I got a Jamaican bullet, like, and just the way he changed his voice up and performed it, and it's like, all right, I like it more. So now I want to see who else can do stuff like that. So
okay, that's dope. Well, my next question would be, being that you're a female in a male dominated culture, is it a lot of pressure on you, considering the fact that you're in a relationship with a battle rapper?
Yeah, it's a lot of pressure because, being in a relationship with a battle rapper automatically invalidates my opinion, because it's like you don't know anything. You only like battle rap because you're in a relationship with him. You don't know battle rap. What gives you the right? So that being in a relationship with a battle rapper, it hinders it, and then being a woman double hinders it, because to have an opinion on pretty much a male-dominated sport, it's like, as a woman, what gives you the right to talk about something that we do? So it's hard to be a female in this field, so to speak, but you gotta stand your ground. You gotta stay 10 toes down on your opinion. You gotta know what you're talking about. You gotta be able to back it up, and you can't be easily intimidated.
That's a good answer. What about even when they try to hit on you though? Because I be seeing some battle rappers look like they be trying to shoot their shot on some of these posts.
Well, and again, that all falls on me. At the end of the day, none of these battle rappers have to respect my relationship. They don't care. They're not the ones in a relationship. So for me, I nip shit in the bud from jump. I don't make my relationship hidden. Everyone knows who I'm in a relationship with. So when I get that vibe, they trying to flirt or whatever, I'll find a way to bring light in. Yeah, you can't be my fiance, whatever. To remind them, all right, we can keep it funny, but still keep it cute. I'm still in a relationship, and keep it respectful, because I don't ever want to feel like I'm mixing business with pleasure, and white feel like he can't trust what I'm doing. So it's a very thin line you have to straddle, and I have to conduct myself in a manner, because I don't want to give anyone the wrong impression.
Okay, that's right. I know that's right. Will Skills voice. I know that's right.
Shout out to Will Skills. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah, salute to Will Skills. Thanks for the invite podcast. Check him out on Facebook. I think he does this thing every Friday. I think 9 to 11 or something like that. Salute to him. Now you spoke on that tech battle being one of your favorite battles. What's your favorite? Well, I guess that because it kind of conflicts with this question I was going to ask. I was going to say, what's your favorite big league battle, and what's your favorite small league battle?
All right, my favorite big league battle would have to be Surf versus X Factor. battles are one of my favorite big league battles. But my favorite small league battle would have to be Yo White versus Casino PA.
That was a good one.
To be in the building for that, like the small room, that battle changed how I felt about small room battles. Because at first I'm like, it's small, nobody's really here, not a lot of people gonna hear it. But a lot of the time, those small room battles use just the right amount of people to hear it. Your bars, and when they land and they shake the room, like that battle will have to be hands down my favorite small room battle.
Man, salute the BeardGod, man. The booking is different.
And salute the Casino PA.
Yeah.
That really gave the Torture Chamber a classic.
Yeah, that definitely, like, still top battle Torture Chamber history. Like, that battle was crazy. Like, if y'all haven't, if you rock with battle rap and you like small room battles, check out Yo White versus Casino PA. I think that Torture Chamber 7. Yeah, that was TC 7. Damn, it's crazy that it was that long ago, because we're getting ready to head towards TC 13. Like, it's crazy to think, like, yo, that was almost 7 Torture Chambers ago. Like, it's crazy.
The growth and the classics that has come from Torture Chamber.
Yeah. Now let me ask you this. Once again, repping the ladies. Being a woman in battle rap is definitely tough. But how do you want battlers to look at you? So, like, for example, meaning if I'm a new battler and let's say I either come across you online promoting stuff, or you're putting a card together, or I see you at an event, and you're supporting, and I'm trying to get my feet wet in the game, or I'm new in the game. Like, what do you want your introduction to be like? How do you want people to perceive you?
At the end of the day, I'm a person. I'm a regular person. Just talk to me like I'm a regular person. You don't gotta make it a whole big thing. You don't gotta make a scene. You don't gotta be extra. Like, I'm very outgoing. I'm hella cool. So if you're new and you're trying to get your feet wet, and just talk to me, drop me like, hey, I'm such and such. I would love to, have a play on there, whatever. Nobody's saying beg, grovel. Just, introduce yourself to me. Let me know what you're about. Send me some of your work and let me go from there. Interact with the page. Watch battles of people that are already there. So I can say, all right, this guy is serious. He's actually watching some of the battles that were dropping. He's sharing it. If I can see you're about battle rap, then I'm all for it. Like, I'm not a person that's pushing one person's agenda. I genuinely want everybody to grow in this field, because there's so many opportunities. There's so many places for people to eat from.
Okay.
So just approach me. Don't be afraid. I don't bite. I'm not mean. I'm very outgoing. Just approach me. Hello, hi. That goes a long way.
And listen, that's the part that I think people have the cross paths with you, because it's like how you are on Facebook. Like, people interpret things different when they're reading from a screen, because there's no emotion behind the words. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't. It's not like if you have a conversation with somebody face to face and you actually can feel where they're coming from, or listen to a tone in their voice and know if they're being aggressive, if they're being sarcastic, whatever. Like, you would have to literally be around you and know how you talk in order to interpret a lot of the different things that you say and how you say it on Facebook. So this is the reason why I was saying, because when you first start booking battles and being more active in the game, a lot of people was like, man, I don't like her, man. Like who she thinks she is. And it's funny, because I always call you the female version of me, because that's how it was for me. Like, when I came in as a fan, before I even thought about running the league, when I came in as a fan, it was a lot of backlash. Like, if I told somebody they lost the battle, or they got smoked, or they got trashed as a fan, it was like, who this dude think he is? So then when I became a league owner, it was like, who this guy think he is? League owner's not supposed to do this. They're not supposed to do that. They're not supposed to do. Smack don't do this. This one don't do that. You'll never see this one doing that. And it's one of them things where I had to learn that you can't if gonna put it this way. I'm gonna use it for an example for you because you're a female. If you cut the crotch out of a pair of jeans, they're never gonna be the same again. They're not. They're not. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't go around with crotchless jeans. So it's kind of one of them things where there's times where, you know, you can be brutally honest, but then at the same time, we're in a day where a lot of these dudes are sensitive, and it's like the reason why I kind of fell back, because and as some of these other podcasts come out, you'll hear us touch on it. But I also, not making an excuse, but I also realize that there's a lot of people in battle rap that suffer from mental health issues, depression, anxiety, and for some of them, this is all they have. This is all they have. This is their only outlet. This is their only stress reliever. You know what I'm saying? So when they get a certain level of criticism, it could trigger certain things. You see what I'm saying? So this is just me speaking for me, but you know, you pretty much hit the nail on the head. If people want to know who you are, or you know, they need advice or whatever, just reach out to you, because you don't bite.
What you said. The thing that I learned about battle rap is people will take what they heard about you from someone else and believe it to be true and go with that notion that that's how that person is, instead of actually getting to know you for themselves. Now, the people who personally know me, they know that when I speak, I don't mean any harm. I'm just literally saying how I feel. I don't believe in sugarcoating. I don't believe in talking in circles. I don't believe in beating around the bush. I'm going to get straight to the point. If I think the battle was good, I'm going to say it. If I think the battle was bad, I'm going to say it. I'm going to tell you why. But I am learning in battle rap, a lot of these grown ass men cannot handle being criticized by a woman, especially by a woman who knows what she's talking about. So it's a very, very slippery slope to deal with, because as you know, again, you know me personally, and being in this, it's been times when white has fought people for disrespecting me. So it makes me think like, all right, no one wants to keep dealing with this. So maybe I need to change up how I deal with people. Then you know, it's like, then white's like, no, be who you are. You got this far by being who you are. If niggas can't handle your personality, how you do business, then fuck them. They can go battle elsewhere. They don't have to battle with you. But continue doing what you're doing, because you have people who genuinely like dealing with you, who genuinely like doing business with you, working with you, off of your personality that you have now. So it's a slippery slope. I'm learning literally every day from you, from Reese, from White, even from Kels, another female that people have told me to link up with. So I'm literally learning from the people I surround myself by, and from the battle rappers. I learn from the same people who do not like me are the same people I learn from. Because when I try and I identify with these people as their reasoning as to why they don't like me, it just goes to show me they're finding something within themselves that they aren't doing, or that they don't like, that they see that I am doing, and decide to piss on that. Battle rap is about people plate watching. People watch what other people are doing to be able to have something to talk about. Because if they're not doing it, why should somebody else be doing it? So it's literally, battle rap is like walking through a mind zone. Depending on which way you step, you never know what's going to happen, and you have to literally play it by ear. You have to play it by experience. You have to play it by lesson. So dealing with battle rap as personally as I have to deal with it, being as my fiance is a battle rapper, I run a battle league for you. It's very hard, but if it's something you're passionate about, you'll learn how to deal with it. You'll learn how to manage it. I fell back from it. I needed to take some time to deal with life, personal issues. But if you can't separate the two, it's always going to be drama. Like, people have mental issues, and if they can't separate that I need to get myself right before I even try to be in this battle world, it's gonna be a lot of clashing.
You know what,
being in battle rap is nice.
It's like the Matrix, and sometimes you have to just unplug yourself. You know what I'm saying? You have to unplug yourself from, you know, the battle rap realm, because you will it will drain you. You know what I'm saying? It will drain you. It'll suck the life out of you. it'll have friction with you and your family. If you end up devoting too much time and putting too much energy into it, and it's just one of them things where it's all about balance. You know what I'm saying? You have to be able to have that balance. But we're gonna wrap it up with this last question. What are 5 things that you would like to see happen with your league this year in 2020?
2020, I had so much planned for Push Your Pen, but me being me, I'm going to make sure it happens. I want to continue with the OT. I had a lot of OT plans set up for my roster, and I want to see it through. I believe that to get your buzz up, you got to step outside your comfort zone, and a lot of my roster are used to battling in the tri-state area, so I want to get them, I want to get their buzz up elsewhere. I want to, continue to build more relationships with other league owners for my roster. My roster is only as good as the connections that I can make to them. If I can't do nothing for them, what am I really doing? Why are they a part of my roster? Just more growth, more subscribers to the page. I want my roster to get more views. I want them to gain more fans. And just pretty much for the entire umbrella, like Stigu is a lot that Stigu is trying to do, was doing before all of this happened. And I just want it to pick up as soon as this is done, because it's so much that Stigu has planned, and wants to continue to do that is pretty much a powerhouse movement right now. And with this being on hold doesn't stop anything. It's like it's giving Stigu a chance to add the final kinks to some things that they wanted to do. So it's like once this is done, Stigu was already unstoppable, but now it's like we about to take the rest of 2020.
Okay, now let me ask you this. I mean, this is something I thought about within like the last 24 hours. The biggest battle rap viral moment happened on a card that you put together. The first and only Push Your Pen event of the year, and it was everywhere. TMZ, Wendy Williams, Breakfast Club, etc., etc. We already know the incident. My thing is, do you think that it was a positive and negative thing that happened? And I'm not talking about the actual situation itself. I'm talking about the fact that something so negative got so much publicity, and it's like it kind of seems like it's been a string of bad luck since that has happened. Like when you look at what's going on with some of the battlers now, with their personal lives, to just the fact that we're in this pandemic now, and it's like that might have been the only main stage event that happened this year for this league. I mean, there's been other events that have happened, small rooms and OT things, but as far as in that main SIGU main stage location, that's the only event that's happened this year. And it's like, you had the greatest, the biggest moment in battle rap history, and now it's like after that, it's like with the domino effect of different things that have happened since then. I don't know if it's like a good or bad thing, but if there isn't any more events this year, and you look back at that, is it looked at as a positive or a negative to you?
For me, I'm gonna say I'm looking at it as a positive, and I'm gonna elaborate on that. I say a positive because there's always, people can always find a negative in a positive, you always find a positive in a negative. So I choose positive because that was the catalyst for so many people's careers, for so many different leagues. With that fight happening on Push Your Pen and it reaching these different media outlets, now although it happened on Push Your Pen, Gates of the Garden got a shout out for it. TD Berry got a shout out for it, who also happened to battle Wolfe, who was a part of, that viral moment. Their views skyrocketed. The subscriptions to these pages skyrocketed. So that negative moment brought so many views to battle rap, to people who didn't have it prior to that. All battle rap, when you're in battle rap is like being famous. Your personal life is no longer personal. So once you become a battle rapper, just know what you do in the dark comes to light. And it's not only being battle rapper, being in battle rap, period. The moment you decide you want to be in battle rap, you end up becoming a bar, the possibility of becoming a bar. So with that happening, so many bars came with that from Az and then Wolfe and then other battle rap, situations that occurred after that. So I feel like that moment in January was a catalyst for everything that happened after. Now, for example, like the Big K to Adi Boom. Once you're in battle rap, your private life is no longer private. So anything that he did in the private came to open, it's now in the open. So now I wouldn't say that's a negative. Now take that negative, make it a positive. Yeah, you went to jail, yeah, you did whatever. Now what now? Because people are saying, is his career over? Is William Wolfe's career over? He's still saying nigga. So I don't so if you can't let one moment define everything. Push Your Pen had that moment. We're not letting it define the rest of our events. We're going to have so many more. And who knows, there may be another viral moment. So it's all about how you spin that negative into a positive to create that moment as yours.
Yeah. True indeed. No, the reason why I asked this is because, I spoke to some OGs in the last couple of days about it. And it's the look. You see what I'm saying? Like, why is it that it takes something that negative for the rest of the world to sit up there and take notice of what's going on? Like, one, you never know who's watching, and like let's not act like the celebrities and top athletes and famous people don't watch battle rap, because we know that they do. They don't always publicize it, but we know that they're watching. And I mean, I understand why the viral moment went viral. I just think that when so many people work so hard in this culture and work on their craft and work on their brand, and the only thing that gets the exposure is the fuckery that happens in this culture.
But I feel like that got the exposure because he did something people constantly say they would have done.
Yeah.
The difference in that situation is, you see the barbecue baddie or the, different white people in different situations doing different things, different black people, and then it's being recorded, police are being called. So then you have people, well, if I was there, I would have did this, and if I was there, I would have did that. So now you have this black man in a battle being called a nigga, where all these other people are saying, well, if I was there, I would have hit that thing. Well, Ab was there and he hit him. So that it went viral because he did things so many people wish they would have done or wish they could have done in that moment. Because in this day and age society, where racism is still prevalent and where bigotry is still prevalent, you have, like for me being a female in a male-dominated environment, you have minorities being Wolfe, being white, in a black majority environment, and you're taking something sensitive and then you're making it a bar. So now you have to deal with what comes after that.
Oh yeah, I definitely agree with that. Like, I'm not saying that with that situation, like what happened shouldn't have happened. I'm talking about the light that's shed on the negativity. You see what I'm saying?
No, but that's exactly what I'm talking about. Because if you take that light, yeah, Wolfe said nigga, but what other white battle rappers say it that hasn't been brought to the light this way?
I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you. If you really listen, and this is why I listen to the audio of battles rather than just watching the video. Like, I put headphones on and watching. But Big K said nigga in the Adi Boom battle. If people really listen to it, he didn't say it like as far as when they were rapping. Like, he didn't do it like Wolfe did it. But when he in the first round, when they were talking about the paperwork, that was a point, because even SG had put it on Facebook, the minute mark. He was like, man, niggas is tripping, whatever. Like, y'all niggas is tripping, whatever. And it was just like one of them things where nobody said nothing. Like, I don't even know if people like realized that it happened, but I don't think William Wolfe is going to be the last white rapper to say nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely he's not.
Yeah, he's not.
He's going to be the only white rapper who got called on it and got their hands put on it.
Well, no,
because it made it worse. For me, it made it worse because you told this man to do it, and then he did it, and then you didn't do anything. Like, you knew it was coming.
But I don't even think that, and I don't even think that he's even the
he
only.
He wasn't using it.
No. I'm saying I don't think he was the only white person that used it and got punched. I think that.
Oh, okay.
I think that the angle and the angles and the timing of when it happened is what the cause of that. The point that I'm trying to make is not about what Wolfe said that landed him punched, because I'm not trying to make this about Wolfe and Av. The point that I'm making is when you step outside of, because me and OC had an interesting interview and we talked about it. Right now, it's easy to say like, all right, he shouldn't have said it. This is why it happened. Okay, we get that. But then let's look at this from the spectator that's at home, that doesn't know these guys, that doesn't know this league. They might look at it and say, yo, this is what they doing at these events. Like, I'm never going to a battle rap event, or I'm not going to a battle. Or let's say it was somebody who was there and witnessed that and they felt uncomfortable, and now they don't want to support this league again. Like, these are the things that we don't talk about. These are the things that we don't really think about. And this is why I was saying, if this was the only event that happened this year on the main stage, when you look back as it, is it looked at as a positive or is it looked at as a negative? Because it's easy to take the positive and be like, oh, well, they was talking about it here, they was talking about it there. But it's like, at the end of the day, what did it really do for either of these individuals? Like, it really didn't do anything super crazy. You know what I'm saying? It didn't change their status. It didn't really change their stock, in my opinion.
But what was supposed to happen? Like, no one can ever know the outcome of a viral moment. No one can ever really know what virility will turn into. Will virility turn into income? Will virility turn into opportunities? It's all about how you use those moments. I did what I could for Av for him to capitalize on his moment. So it's pretty much how people use those viral moments.
I see. All right, now that's cool, but I'm going to tell you what I think the proper response should have been. And it's kind of weird to say this because I'm taking the fact that I know you personally out of this. So if I was another interviewer and this is somebody else interviewing you, asking you the same question, this is how the response should have been. Yeah, it happened, and it's not something that we're proud of. We understand that it happened, but let's not make it seem as though that one incident define the whole event, because it didn't. We still had other good battles. You still had Yo White versus Calf. That was a dope battle. Hostile Black versus Infernal Dash. That was a dope battle. Shice versus V's. Entertaining battle. Like, that's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I think the overall event was a dope event. I think that the shock value was in that moment. I don't think that moment should be allowed to define the overall event, because the people who weren't there and they just see that battle, they just see that snippet, it looks like, oh, these niggas was having a battle rap event and a fight broke out and it must have been a big brawl because the punch happened, you see the separation, and then it's like it was cut off in a lot of different platforms that was airing it. You know what I'm saying? And I think that was my issue, because I had to deal with the backlash of people who were calling me when it went viral and, you know, word got wind to them. So as a battle league owner, I don't want that moment to define that event or be looked at as this is what happens when you're at a SIGU event. Like these are the reckless things that happen and we don't care. And we're like some wild savages. That's not the type of representation.
But that's the thing, though. You can't go with that. And I disagree, because if you watch that clip, you see us break it up before she even gets to wherever it was. I'm very proud of that event. But I'm not going to smoke screen and pretend like if that viral moment didn't happen, so many people would just be talking about it. Like, they used to talk about the battle once it dropped. But that moment had everybody talking about that event for a while. So no, I disagree with it. I'm very proud of what happened, because you look at the attention that it brought to a lot of people, and not just those 2 main people. You know, that's never going to define Christian Prince. But even after that, Pusha Pen was out. We were on 15 minutes of fame. Not only talking about that, but talking about women and trying to, what we're trying to do for battle rap. You only let a moment define yourself or your sticking to. Even after that, Pusha Pen was still promoting battles and promoting other events that we were doing and pushing battles from that same card. So no, we're not going to let it define us, but we're not going to act like that moment didn't put us on the forefront for people to know who we are.
True indeed. Well, listen, we're going to wrap this up. We're doing way over time. Let the people know where they can find you at. Give them your social media and all of that.
Alright, you can follow me on Instagram or Twitter at Miss Jade, MSJDED, and on Facebook at Jade Ashley.
Alright, true indeed. This is BeardGod Subject Matter Podcast. Lovely Jade Ashley, representative of Pusha Pen Battle League. Signing out. We out of here, y'all.